Hey everyone, today I want to show you a question that everybody thinks they get right when they do it, and then they're surprised to find that they got it wrong. And I want to give you a way to do these, a framework, so that you get these right every single time. Also, just for being here, I have a free gift for you, my top 5 tips to raise your GRE score 5 points fast. You can find that link right down there in the description. Okay, let's dive in. Okay, go ahead, pause the video, try this one on your own. This is one that everybody thinks they get right, and then they're surprised when they end up getting it wrong. So after you're done, unpause the video, and I'm going to show you a 4-step framework that will allow you to get these right every time and get them right really fast. Okay, step 1, get your own meaning into the blank before you look at the answer choices. I'm going to go with like conserve or like make last. Step 2, now look at the answer choices and choose one answer choice, just one, that's close to the meaning that you put in the blank. Uh, hey, I got it right on the head. Conserve. That's your hook word. Step 3, forget about the sentence entirely. Our job now is to take a look at the words that are left. Which word is closest in meaning to our hook word? Which word is closest in meaning to conserve? Does requisition mean conserve? Nope. Does squander mean conserve? Nope. Does apportion mean conserve? Not really. Apportion means to divide and distribute. That's not quite the same thing. Does husband mean to conserve? Well, yeah, husband literally means to manage resources carefully. That's very close to conserve. What about allocate? Does allocate mean to conserve? Not really. Allocate means to divide and distribute. The word that is closest in meaning to conserve is clearly husband. That's our match word. Step 4, put both words back into the sentence, make sure that both words work, and crucially, that both words give the sentence the same meaning. So the captain resolved to husband the ship's dwindling supplies. Yep. The captain resolved to conserve the ship's dwindling supplies. Yep, perfect. Husband and conserve are the right answer choices. I want to talk a little bit about allocate and apportion because a lot of people choose these. What's going on here? My guess is you looked at the answer choices before you put your own meaning into the blank. That is very dangerous. Why? The GRE is not your friend. The GRE isn't here to suggest answer choices to you that are going to help you. The GRE is here to try and confuse you. So if you look at the answer choices before you have your own meaning in the blank, you are very, very vulnerable for the GRE to suggest answer choices to you that aren't right at all. We want you telling the GRE. We don't want the GRE telling you. So we want you to have your own meaning, and then you look at the answer choices and you say, which of these answer choices match my meaning, not the other way around. That is crucial. If you use this hook and match framework, you're going to avoid about 90% of the mistakes on sentence equivalency, and it's 4 easy steps. Step 1, get your own meaning into the blank before you look at the answer choices. Step 2, pick one word from the answer choice, just one, that's closest in meaning to the meaning you put into the blank. That's your hook word. Step 3, ignore the sentence entirely. Of the remaining words, pick the one that is closest in meaning to your hook word. That's your match word. And step 4, put both words back into the sentence and make sure that the sentence means the same thing with each word. Remember to grab your free gift, top 5 tips to raise your GRE score 5 points fast. It's right down there in the description. And if this video was helpful, make sure to subscribe.